It's crucial to reflect upon the significant changes our world has witnessed in the past 2 decades, particularly in the realms of energy and environment. As a junior in high school, it's both inspiring and concerning to witness the dynamic shifts that have unfolded. Over the last 20 years, advancements in technology and growing awareness of environmental issues have reshaped our approach to energy. The rise of renewable energy sources such as solar and wind power marks a pivotal departure from traditional fossil fuels. This shift not only speaks to our commitment to sustainable practices, but also acknowledges the urgent need to address climate change. The integration of electric vehicles into our daily lives stands as a testament of our evolving relationship with energy. The automotive industry's gradual transition from combustion engines to electric power highlights our collective effort to reduce carbon emissions and mitigate the impact on our planet. As we embrace these changes, we also recognize the importance of individual actions in promoting a cleaner and healthier environment. Yet, challenges persist. Deforestation, pollution, and the depletion of natural resources continue to threaten our ecosystems. It's imperative for us, youth, to advocate for policies that prioritize conservation and sustainable practices. By fostering a sense of responsibility towards our environment, we can contribute to the preservation of our planet for generations to come. The past 2 decades have seen remarkable strides in reshaping our energy landscape and addressing environmental concerns. As the torchbearers of the future, we must remain vigilant, advocating for sustainable practices, pushing for innovations, and ensuring that our actions today pave the way for a brighter and more sustainable tomorrow.
Commitment to America that Republicans laid out. What was the general philosophy, particularly when it came to matters of energy?
Well, on energy, I would put it into 2 buckets. The first one is on energy access. So Republicans currently are in favor of an all-of-the-above energy strategy, one that maintains a place for oil, gas, fossil fuels generally in the mix, as well as a little bit more room for renewable energy, solar, wind, etc., nuclear. At the same time, they are looking to further decouple our country from China, from the industrial supply chain base for electric vehicles, for solar panel manufacturing. And what we're seeing is those 2 philosophies come to a head, one that focuses on energy dominance and production at home.
What do you believe might be the best renewable energy source that we found in the past 20 years?
I think the best renewable energy source that's kind of come into the mainstream in the past 20 years is solar energy. I think solar energy is a great way to get the energy that we need for our global civilization without destroying the world. Yeah.
In the last 20 years, what has been the biggest change for environmental and energy in the U.S.?
I would say probably the popularity of electric cars, mostly Tesla, and then also potentially, even though it's not necessarily used widely in our region, solar panels.
Great. In the past 20 years, how have you contributed to our society's sustainability?
Well, I recycle and I also compost.
Do you often teach your kids practices that help sustain our environment?
If it is having to do with recycling and composting, then yes.
To pass the Inflation Reduction Act that in rhetoric and in paper included passing some sort of legislation to move government approvals for energy projects faster, something that many folks in Washington call permitting reform. Republicans have political gold in this because Democrats are split on this issue. You've got climate hawks on the one hand who want to build more renewable energy siting as fast as possible, but on the other hand, you have environmentalist-focused Democrats who would like a system that deals with the energy transition to include, marginalized voices, environmental justice communities, them having input in the process for approving these things more.
I'm Izzy Mena. I am one of the presidents of 20 years, what's helped it, but I definitely feel like solar energy is definitely the best one that we've thought of. I think wind is good and water's fine, but that water hurts fish, and then wind can trap the birds and stuff in windmills. But solar energy is just using the sun, and it doesn't require it doesn't hurt anything, and it doesn't hurt the land, I guess. So I think definitely solar power is a good renewable energy.